What's going on? We're back here giving another episode of Just Fit. Trust me, we messed up about 3 times before we get this perfect shot. So glad to have you guys back here. If you guys are new to this page, please do make sure to hit the subscribe button. Comment if you're gonna like whatever's going on. Say something about it. Hit the like button. And what else you want to see more? Today on the episode of Just Fit, we've got the amazing, incredible Blessing Christopher joining us on the episode of Just Fit. Christopher, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Lovely to have you here. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah. How's your day been?
It's pretty much okay. Morning started right. I'm good. Healthy. I woke up. So yeah, I'm blessed. Thank you.
Shout out.
Yeah.
I mean, you've come here all the way from where you based in Joburg, you said?
Yeah, I recently moved to Cape Town, so I'm still new around the area.
How long?
But I could say 6 months now. I'm 6 months in Cape Town.
In Cape Town?
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy. I feel like most athletes in general just come all the way from Joburg, like, or based on that side.
True. Most athletes are based that side, and then you come this side. There's a few athletes here, but you know, we all know each other. So it's more like, oh, you're here now, so yay.
Okay, cool. Especially at this gym. Actually, we are sitting at my gym studio. It's in Cape Town. You guys should check this out. It's a very nice gym. It's giving international.
Yeah, a homely vibe. You know, everybody knows each other here, so it's quite warm.
Hit my man up, Lloyd. Lloyd is
Yeah.
one that's hooking us up here. It's a nice place, gym studio. So, Blessing,
Yes.
all the way from
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg.
Yes.
Originally South African.
South African, but I have a little bit of some Mozambican flavor in me, so yeah.
Mozambican flavor.
Yeah.
Shout out. I feel like most people don't want to own where exactly they are from. Like,
Definitely, but you know how it is. That's to do with cultural background and them not wanting to be judged. But it is what it is. You have to go back to your roots, guys. I mean, it's part of life. You have to go back to your
you have
roots.
to go back, and some people are like, hey, but if I go back, then there's war.
At some point, you'll go back. It's always home.
Oh yeah. What was your upbringing like?
Well, being a firstborn I can't really say challenging. It has been all right, you know. I've got siblings, 3 other siblings after me, half siblings, which I'm currently taking care of. I wouldn't really say it was really, really tough, you know.
Were you the oldest, of course?
I am the oldest.
What's the age gap like between you and the second?
Okay, and the second born, it's like a 10-year gap.
Okay,
and
cool.
then from there, it's like a 2-year, 3-year kind of like gap.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, I wouldn't say my upbringing was really, really tough, but I'm from a home, you know. My mom played a role, my stepdad played a role, so like it was really like a home. You know, I never felt like, okay, no, I'm not appreciated, or we all are not appreciated. We were treated equally. We got the very same treatment, all of us. So yeah, I really enjoyed growing up, you know.
But in the bodybuilding thing, where does that coming from? Like,
after losing my mom, I went from a depression stage from there. It had to do with not accepting. I didn't really accept that she was really gone, because of when I heard, it was a matter of fact of, no, I'm still sleeping, I'm still in the movie.
Oh, you couldn't believe it.
Yeah, so it only after everything, after the burial and stuff, then everything started sinking in as to, wow, she's really gone. So that really had to like mess me up, and yeah, I was depressed.
Condolences on that, man.
No, thank you.
I mean, I know it's like to lose a mom as well. I lost mine.
I'm sorry about that.
Ah, man, it's sad. I was a mom boy, bro. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I was a proper mom boy.
No.
Don't do that. Yeah, but like, yeah, it's crazy because when I lost my mom, up until now, sometimes I'll go my grind, and like, you know, I'll be focused and everything. But sometimes, you know, you accomplish certain things, and you're like, damn, I wish mom was here.
Yeah, it never, like people really say it will get easier, it will be okay. It never becomes okay.
It's like the higher you level up in your career or whatever you're pursuing, and you're making some money or whatever and it's just like, yo, but I wish mom was around. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, everyone is having fun around you, whatever, but you're like, yo, but damn, if mom was around though.
Definitely. For me, it always hits all the time, and sometimes I just feel like it hits more on Mother's Day for me, where you see like people posting their moms and having lunch and taking their moms for spas and things like that. You're like, shit!
I wish I had that.
Exactly. It's like, oh my gosh, but God, why? And you know, it's like, okay,
You should take care of your moms, bro. Love them.
Yeah, definitely.
Love your moms,
Yeah.
bro. I'll take your mom if you don't take your mom serious.
Yes.
Not in that way. But that's great. So,
Yeah.
would you say the bodybuilding and the fitness will help you overcome a bit of that?
Definitely, because on a psychological level, it actually did, and it still does, because there are days whereby I just feel like, life is challenging, I feel down, and I hit the gym, you feel good after. So it's like my rehab for me. So many people have different types of way to sort out whatever they're going through. But for me, the gym is my safe place and my therapy.
And would you say that in the first 3 years, everyone, before you get into any sort of sport, I feel like you want an inspiration from somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Who do you look up to? Let me ask
Yo, there's so many.
I'll pop the pictures on there.
There's so many. I really, really respect Iris Kyle.
Okay.
She is really one of my all-time fave. Every single time.
Iris Kyle?
Yes. Every single time I look at that woman, I'm like, oh God, I just want to go to where she is just for one session.
Okay.
I don't care. Just for one session. And also on the men's side, I would really say Charles Glass. The reason why I'm mentioning Charles Glass is because he's got so much knowledge, and he knows what he's doing. So for me, it's not all about stepping up on stage, putting up a physique. It's more of, what do you know? How can you educate someone? What are the aspects of what you know as well, So training is broad, and we all can't say we know it all. We have to learn from each other.
I think, and that's something that most people overlook, you know what I mean? It's the fact that you need to learn from one another.
You have to learn from one another in this industry.
And also actually seek professional advice as well.
Exactly.
Because most people that are watching this, maybe are going, yeah, but I'm just trying to learn. But you're not actually, and then you go on another YouTube channel or another podcast, just you're taking all the knowledge, but for some it's just like Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just watch Instagram reels, oh, that's how you do bicep,
and that's it.
They don't have actual person leading them through it or showing them yo, this is actually how I do it.
Exactly. That's definitely
it's a scary
what
place
I've
to be at.
It is, honestly. People just think training is just rocking up, doing whatever, and leaving. No, there's more to that.
Have you ever doubted yourself in that 3 years, in the first 3 years of your career in bodybuilding?
I think the starting phase, it wasn't easy for me because I needed to match the criterias, do more cardio. So everything was the shift, everything was so new to me that I was like, oh my gosh, it's my first show. Do I even look good? Am I even gonna be the way I would want to be, looking at other fitness girls and bikini competitors and all these bodybuilding inspiration? You're like, oh my gosh, will I even get to that level? But because
That's
of
deep.
because of the person that is there to guide you, tells you that there are steps and levels to this. So it's your first show, you will look a certain way, and it's okay. We will build up from there. So that is actually what actually calmed me down.
And I feel like you also have a lot of knowledge with regards to how to run the game and how to play it.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah?
I do.
How many years are you doing bodybuilding for now?
Now I could really say it's 5 years.
5 years
Heading
of
to see
bodybuilding?
this year, 6 years now. I'm really loving it. I could never stop. And I don't think I will. So I don't think I will.
Even if that was the case, I wouldn't
No,
still
I
do it.
wouldn't. I want to reach to Olympia. I want people to be like, yeah, I know this girl.
That's what I'm saying. It's a whole honor to have you on the podcast, man.
Thank
You don't
you.
know what tomorrow looks like. The
Never
next thing you know,
know.
you're eating place she's like, yo, she already not answering your calls. Now she's Olympia. Ah, wow.
True.
I have to gaslight you, bro.
Exactly.
Performance, man. What are you thinking about in the gym?
Yo, what am I thinking about?
Yeah, what's going through your mind when you're hitting the gym?
Yo, a lot of things. First of all, it becomes on an athlete level as to the person that I will stand with whenever I compete is pushing more than I'm pushing. So I need to push more hard. I need to, go through it. Go through the pain. Go through whatever. I'm actually thinking of you know what? The weights don't speak. You have the power to control them.
Wow.
So that is how I push myself throughout. I train alone, and sometimes, yeah, it becomes challenging that I would need like a spot. I would need like someone to be like, B, you can lift it. But I don't have that. So I have to motivate myself. I have to be like, fuck, I want to go pro. I want to reach Olympia. That person is pushing more than I am. You can do this. You know, that's the whole elements that's going through my mind, and that's how I'm able to push the way I do.
Kind of had me brought up, like speechless and now. You know what I mean? Because I feel like competition is good, but it can also be bad.
It can be, you know. There's good competition, there's bad competition. It's how you guys, it's more or less, I could say, respect, you know. So I feel like certain athletes are not really nice to each other, but I mean, that's them, you know. We all went through what we went through. We all dieted. We all, you know, had ups and downs through our prep. Why be nasty at
now that we are here.
Now that you're here, let's have fun. If you win, congratulations, you won. Man, I look up to you. Tomorrow, give me some tips.
Big ups, yeah.
You know, things like that's how I look at it. But it's different, you know, we're all different. Others will moan, I look better, wada. It's unnecessary, you know. Ask yourself why athletes overseas are more united. Because they all understand each other. They all, you know, this sisterhood, brotherhood type of thing. If that one is doing well, go to that one and ask, hey, what's up? Teach me your way, show me. This is what I know. How do I level up? And trust me, you get Olympians gymming together. But come on, we this side and...
It's like everyone has their own territory. This is my territory, my fan base.
Honestly,
You
like...
don't step in here.
I always complain to my coach, I'm like, why are we like this? Like,
Right, yeah.
Exactly, you hit up an athlete, hey, let's have a workout. That person, woo, Jesus.
They behave like you.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it
And
like
then,
that?
Yeah, like, and then you ask yourself, okay, never mind, you know? And then you get others that don't greet you, and you're like, what the hell? Are you really?
Like, we're actually on the same stage, though. We see
Dude,
each other, we
like,
tan together,
let's not be like that.
Yeah.
You know, let's not be like that. Let's all unite, have fun. Even in the off season, if you feel like this one is pushing more than you, hit them up, say, hey, you in my city, you're in my town, let's hook up, next session, whatever. And yeah.
That's what's up. You feel like you're strict on yourself now, though, compared to when you started bodybuilding? Like, you're strict in your training?
Yo, I'm very much strict in my training and my eating, with my time. For me, it's the time. Like, whoever I'm gonna meet, or I'm gonna see, or that needs to be squeezed in my slot, like, it's time. Everything I'm doing, it's based on time, because remember, I need to eat, I need to train, I need to see clients, I need to get back to people, and everything is generated with time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm strict on that. I'm really, really strict on my training, my eating, my sleeping, but yeah.
How many hours do you sleep?
I try and push 8 hours.
Cool.
Yeah, and a little bit of naps in between the day. So, yeah.
Does the mentality you have in the gym apply in like your day-to-day life?
Yes.
Like when you walk out of the building and life gets at you, is it like, do you treat it similar to how you would treat?
I would say I do, because some things I just tend to, you know, it's to drive, go with the way it is, you know. And sometimes life can be challenging, you know. Sometimes you just need to be like, okay, if I can't fix that, let me focus on things that I can actually fix.
So I feel like most times we have two different elements to us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've had times where I may be doing the podcast now and then someone goes on my Instagram
Yeah.
and all this is, yeah, yellow massa. You know what I mean? They're like, yo bro, are you the guy on podcast? You know what I mean? Like you're controlling yourself, you're behaving yourself, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I go on my Instagram, because I do stand-up comedy, you know what I mean? So
Okay,
I'm always
that's
like
nice.
talking and I'm always on cameras, creating those videos and being on
Okay.
stage. And when I'm sitting down with athletes and they're
It's
like,
a different type of thing.
yeah, you know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
But I feel like the mindset thing is still the same. It's still fixed. It's always like drive, make sure it's the
Yeah.
best that you can do, and then
It's always the mindset. Now, if the mindset is sorted, then everything flows. Yeah.
And in the showtime, what is that like?
Yo, I'm the. What do you mean? Wait.
Showtime, like it's like you competing in the next 2 weeks.
Yo,
What is going through you?
yo, so many things, eh? And honestly, I don't.
So many things, it's crazy.
So many things. You know, I need to look my best. Remember, 2 weeks time. That's the most. Like that's when you have to like push now before peak week. You know, so even when I walk in the gym, I don't see people. People.
Are you under pressure?
I can't really say I'm under pressure because, let's say in between. Remember, if you're a good athlete and you've always produced you've always stood on stage and looked your best, trust me, there's always people wanting to see what package you're bringing in next.
That's the scary part.
So that is always frightening to me as to, okay, Blessing brought this package, what is next? You know, for me, it's more like, I can't fuck this thing up, man. I can't look terrible. I have to look 2 times better than what I was looking the last season. You know, and that is always like, even now that I'm off season, it's more like, I'm still scared as to, I took a year off. People they gonna want to see what physique I'm gonna bring next, because remember she brought something else, and then what is
the previous show?
You know what I mean? So it's all about it becomes a bit challenging in your mind, but also it's about making it to stage as well, having fun.
Making it to stage and having fun. When you are on stage, speaking of the stage, what is that like? I mean, because I've spoken to a few athletes, which is Raven, Roy, Greta, including yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what the answer was before, but I'll let you first go ahead.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind? When you're on stage, you have a lineup and then the judges are there, people are there cheering you. What's...
For me, it's more of I made it, because...
Okay.
Yeah, for me, despite the placing, it's more of, wow, I'm really here, I made it. Because, come on, guys, we during prep, we can't say everything it's going our way. There's always that thing that will... Sometimes you won't make it to gym and you're like, fuck, I need to replace that workout, you know? Sometimes you might even miss a meal, you're like, fuck. So there's always challenges in prep. So the fact that you stood on stage, you looked phenomenal, you standing with your peers or your competition, and the judges are there and people are just there screaming your number or, you know, clapping or whatever, you made it, you know? For me, it's always the, wow, B, you made it, girl. Which I'm proud of. The placing, guys, I think for me it's more like the second, and I don't always go into a competition for placing first. I always go into a competition, I need to look my best, whatever the outcome, you know? I need to look my best. I need people to be like, how did you do it? How? That is crazy. Just like when I transitioned from bikini to wellness to figure, that gap.
It's a whole lot of
that gap from wellness to figure, people were shocked. But like, how did she do it? How did you guys pull it through? And it was just my hard work, just my commitment, just telling me that I need to go harder, I need to do this, I need to push. That is it.
What's one of those competitions you can look at and be like, yo, that was one hell of a show?
Yo, there's so many guys.
Placing in and placing it back.
There's so many guys, because from bikini, okay, my judge feedback was, okay, her upper body is quite bigger. Okay, then they introduced wellness. Then me and my coach are like, okay, let's try wellness. Okay, wellness, yeah. We didn't really much place, but we got a positive feedback. Then they're like, okay, no, this girl has potential. Let's push her to figure. Honestly, my federation I've been there, hey?
Really?
So, yeah, I've been there. So from figure I actually blossomed. I was doing well. All my competition, I felt, I'm home here. This is my category.
Yeah.
And then guess what?
Tell me.
They're like, nah. Blessing is growing every year. She's growing. She needs to do physique now. Transition to physique.
That's a good thing, though.
It is a good thing, but for me, when you get to...
Hey, but what he's saying is like it's a bad thing.
No, it's not.
I was about to shed a tear.
No, it's not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. It's a good thing, but I was comfortable in figure. It's whereby I felt like, you know what, this is me. I'm happy here. The results are coming. The stages. We're going according to the criterias, And then you get this, and then they're like, now this girl is growing because they compare pictures
Moving
now.
you.
Yeah. So now they're like, no, physique. So I'm in physique. I'm in between currently physique and bodybuilding. But my coach asked me, what do you really want? I'm like, you know what?
I feel like you'll do good in bodybuilding.
Everybody says that. So
Yeah.
that's when I was like to my coach, you know what? Let's push my body. Let's do bodybuilding. Let me take a year. Let's see what we can do.
Shut up. That's beautiful. Now I think you've got a proper.
But the thing is, I don't have competition here in
Cape Town.
Well, let me say in South Africa overall, because bodybuilding athletes, I think we only like 4
Oh wow.
in SA.
Okay.
So, with females, they don't want to look muscular.
Yeah.
They don't want to push their body to the limit. Yeah, which is preference.
But isn't it good as well, because now it's less.
It's a challenge now, because remember, in a pro card division, y'all need to be 5.
Oh, okay.
To get the pro card. So it's quite challenging.
That's the minimum amount. Huh?
That's the minimum.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a pro card thing, bro. Like, is it even the... What do you think about the pro card? I asked Raymond, I always say this. I was sitting with Raymond grabbing, just chilling, chatting about the pro card. I was like, I asked him, do you know any guy in Cape Town that has a pro card? He looked up, he's like... Never no one told me, asked me that question. Like, no one has one in Cape Town.
You guys, pro card is important. That's actually.
But I heard MPC gives one, gives out pro cards.
Yeah, MPC does give out pro cards.
PCA.
PCA, yes, but remember now, different federations gets you to different places.
Yeah.
So with NPC pro card, you can compete, collect your scores, and then win a show, do a pro show overseas, and then probably if you lucky or God is with you, you place first. God is with you, you place first. And then you head to Olympia. You stand. Seriously, you've got guys.
Bro, you come and they see Moses there. Every now and then he's like, yeah. I shouldn't sign up for this. It's a hiding.
Exactly. And then you place first. You get your Olympia qualification, you go stand with the big dogs in Olympia.
Yo, those are with really big dogs.
Yeah, now you get to Olympia, you know you've arrived.
Yo.
Just even if you play, the maximum placing is like, even if I get 10th, get sharp, Olympia, because that is that's a huge thing, guys.
That is
that's the upper level, I'm telling you, to step on that stage.
Like Constantia.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're living in seaports.
Like, listen, Kore,
birds are singing every morning.
Yeah, Kore, Olympia is where we're all gunning for, But firstly, you have to unlock that pro,
The NPC.
The NPC.
I think NPC is the way through most of these.
Definitely. Yeah.
Compared to the rest of the federations.
I love other federations, but guys, NPC, guys, it's the one for me, preference. NPC.
Shout out. Growing up, bro, how was you? Because you said your bodybuilding, your love of bodybuilding started in grade 11.
Yeah.
So what was that like? The transition in high school? Because you still have like high school friends, females that are maybe more into, I don't know, like tennis, hockey, and you're like, I'm going through the bodybuilding route.
It was quite different. Honestly speaking, most of them are still shocked from now, because they follow me on social media. And I get others that are like, wow, you actually achieved this, eh? And I'm like, yeah. They couldn't believe it, because,
They expecting you to stop something?
At some point, you know how people are, I'm going to go to the gym, I want to look a certain way. They're like, you know how black people are. You really
Yo,
gonna...
especially our people. Yo,
you
hey,
really...
girl don't want to play with toys anymore. Want to now gym with.
Exactly, and
It's so judgmental. Our
they're
people are
very
very
judgmental. So right now, the funny part is those judgmental people are the people that come to
Support.
me and say, "Yo, help me out. I need to lose some weight. I need to look a certain way. I need, you know." And you're like, "Okay."
It's a mind fuck, eh?
Yeah, it is.
It legit is, because it's like, I see it as well. Like, people are like, yo, dog, when I started with the gymming and stuff, I'm not bodybuilder, but like I used to do it under 16 and 17.
Yeah.
And they were like, dog, don't do that. They will criticize you. You're standing there with the underwear, bro, like you're a guy.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
So many.
You know what I mean? And then now, it's like you're seeing them actually going to the gym, posting gym videos.
And you're like, really? And you're like, this guy, didn't this person just say this years ago? I would never, in fact, I would never gym.
Imagine you listen to them.
Yeah.
Where will you be, man?
I would be maybe some fat kid, some fat girl somewhere, you know, just eating, probably miserable. I don't know.
Don't listen to losers, man.
No, don't.
People that like talk down on your dreams and try and break you down, bro. Like, keep them away.
Yeah,
Because yeah, it's crazy how these things just change.
true.
Because I see you posting a video of you in the gym, and I'm like, my man, I remember you telling me that, you know what I mean? Don't be posting gym videos. It's like nudity. What?
Yeah,
Nudity.
yeah, that's
It's
what they
nude.
say. Yeah.
God. It's crazy. Were you indifferent from your peers growing up? Do you ever feel like you're indifferent from him?
Not really. Not really.
I feel like you're always like part of the...
Yeah.
Describe bodybuilding in one word.
In one word,
Describe bodybuilding.
commitment.
Just commitment.
Yeah.
Wow.
You need to be committed.
Deep.
You need, like deeply. You need to be committed with everything you do. With bodybuilding, it's more of commitment. You know? Yeah.
What's your take on your nutrition and what role does it play in your life? Like your nutrition, your food.
With food is way more important. Food is the deal breaker. Like if you don't eat right, it's pointless. Don't even work out. Like trust me, like you're not gonna spend like 2 hours working out and then now you're gonna go buy McDonald's. What it is, or why? So rather, I always tell people, rather sort out the nutrition first before you think of hitting the gym. Because they are gonna cheat, you know? Don't diet, try and live healthy. Try and eat healthy. You know, others are not athletes.
Okay, yeah.
So I get people that say, I don't want to look like you. I'm like, no, darling, you won't look like me, even if you try.
Yeah.
You know, I've got the way I eat, the way I do things, you can't even get to that level. It's a mental thing, you know. But try, limit, cut off. Try sort out the diet. If you're struggling with sugar, sort that out. Because you're not going to see results. You're going to train harder, yes. I will train you hard. You go out, you go
are
eat.
a personal trainer as well?
Yes, I'm a personal trainer.
Check out Blessing guys on Instagram. Blessing Christopher. What is your... I think it's
Lady B Fit.
Lady B.
_ B _ fit.
Exactly. Check her out. So continue.
So yeah, I will train you hard, push you, but after you leave the door, what are you gonna eat? And you come back, I'm not seeing results. It frustrates me as a trainer as to, okay, fine, you're not seeing results, but you're working like hours in the gym. What is the problem? So you see, if the diet is the problem, forget.
Hey, what's your thoughts on fast food?
I
When it comes to like burgers and...
I do eat them sometimes.
Would you like to grab a burger after this?
No. No.
I'm being a host here, but tempting. Would you like to get a burger after this?
No. No, I would really say fast food, it's really a waste of money.
Yeah, I agree on that.
It's really a waste of money because with the money that you use, how much is a burger and fries? And
Which one? It depends.
it depends. All of them are all expensive.
Pretty much.
Let's say 150. 150.
150.
Yeah.
Which burger is a double what?
Whatever. What do you guys call it? Guys.
Yeah, by standard 50 rand.
Which one is that one?
Yes.
There's nothing.
Wacky Wednesday.
That small thing. That small
The
thing.
economy, bro. The economy is crazy.
That small thing that you're like, ah, man, I should have just ate my chicken and rice. Nah, guys, no fast food. Don't eat fast food.
You say I'm teasing my stomach like that. Huh?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He said a small thing.
That small thing. After eating, you're like, fuck, man, I should have just ate chicken and rice. Trust. No. Fast food is a no-no. Yeah, it's a no-no.
Have you ever cheated? Do you cheat on your diet every night?
No, I don't. I don't.
That's
I
a
do-
very strong no.
No, I don't cheat on my diet. If it's not on my diet, I don't eat it.
Okay.
If it's not on my diet, I don't eat it.
What does your diet look like?
Currently, we up on the carbs, and we've reduced the protein. I'm training harder. I'm pushing more volume work. So,
Trying to get some more size?
let's say density. Yeah, some more size as well, but also having a little bit of thinner skin, which is being a little bit lean, not too much of fat. So I'm doing the walks, I'm doing my cardio. In season, off season, cardio is always there. So
How long do you hit the gym for? Like,
right now I could say 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah?
2
One
hours.
muscle maybe, or like two different, three
It
different
depends how my programming is designed, but I would really say with 2 different muscles, 2 hours. And then later on, outside walk, get in some steps.
Nice.
You know.
Yeah. For vitality points, huh?
Yeah.
Discovery. Hey, but now.
Get in some steps there, cardio, and we're good. Then we eat.
Nice.
We eat.
Yo, what's your take on supplements though?
I did.
Supplementation. The reason I ask that is because I feel like most people, they think they want to take supplements
And skip the food. Yeah, man. I mean,
protein is protein.
I always say those are for the lazy people that don't want to prep their food or don't feel like eating. We do get people like that. But I would actually recommend food than supplements. I do take whey protein, creatine, glutamine, all those necessary, and the vitamins are very much important.
Which vitamins?
Vitamin D, vitamin C, multivitamin, K, all those vitamins for the body, for the bones, for the immune system. Those are the ones that are more important than actually the supplements itself. You can have.
That's cost a lot of money though. Like,
Yo,
are you
it does.
sponsored by
I wish I was sponsored, guys. Oh. The supplementation part, yes, my coach is handling that side. But the vitamin side, sometimes I'm like, I wish this Kim can just see me and sponsor me.
Shame.
Just for the vitamins alone. Just for the vitamins alone. Because you get to this Kim, you're like, nah, I'm going to go buy 5 vitamins. And you do pull out the 5, but there's like 1 point something. And you're like, how did I get ya? Trust.
And that's excluding your food.
That's excluding the food.
God damn.
Excluding the food.
Yeah.
So the vitamins are more important than the supplementation. But there is good supplements out there, but just try and see what works for your body, guys. That's the most important thing.
Blessing's current drive. What is that like? Your current drive? Like, I mean, you're 5 years in bodybuilding. Everything is going pretty okay, I guess. Yeah. In terms of stage time and everything. What is your current drive like?
What is my current drive? Phew, that's a difficult one, eh? What's my?
She didn't go through the questions. She did not go through the questions. And see what happens if you don't do homework. It shows open.
Yo, guys, my current drive is to go more harder in anything I do. Push to reach the top.
Yeah.
As I told you, I've been. To be honest, the reason why I took a year off season last year to calm that really down. Throughout the competing part was always like the pro card in my mind, telling my coach, I need the pro card, I need to push, I need the pro card. And, when you get to that point, trust me, like, you'll never get it because of you are going with the exactly.
It's like it's a psychological thing. It says like if you're looking for it, you don't get it.
You don't get it. So I was like, you know what? I need to take a break. And he's like, now we've reached the point whereby you need to calm down. You need to rest. You need to, So right now I'm at a place whereby I need to compete to look my best, you know. If the pro card comes. If it's God's will, I always say, people look at me like, are you a pro? And I'm like, you're manifesting it,
Yeah.
you know.
That's exactly
You
what I
know,
thought.
and a lot of people in my DMs will be like, why don't I see an IFBB pro? I'm like, I'm not a pro yet. Why? What's happening in Africa?
But actually, why?
He's like, guys, I don't know. God doesn't want, not yet. I think like the moment I turn pro, everything will just start opening. You know, I'll have allowance to travel, that. You know, some things God is really aligning it for you. We tend to not see it, but He's really aligning it for you.
Nice.
So God's timing, it's always the best.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna rush it. I'm gonna compete this year, hopefully.
Which competing? Or you don't want to say it?
It's for now.
They don't like to say it because they don't know who else is it.
Not really, but for me, it's always in the middle of the year.
Even Raven is like, I'm not gonna say it.
For me, it's in the middle of the year, towards the middle to the end. That's all I could say. Whatever show is there, but what I could say is I will be trying other federations.
Okay.
I'm not going to mention which federation, but
PCA, shut up.
I will be trying. Maybe it will be a little bit of a warm-up show, you know, but yeah.
But are you allowed to cross federations? You're not.
NBC doesn't really bind you. They do allow you to do, but like my coach has tried, like, how about we try? I'm like, no, relax.
What advice would you give to an up-and-coming bodybuilder that's still new in the game? Like, let's say, flipping 3 months, this guy is trying to
Don't rush the process. Trust the process, take your time, learn your body, try and figure out what works for you, and find a good coach. That's more important.
Yeah.
A good one. I'm not talking about someone who's just going to design your program and your eating plan. Someone who wants to learn your body, wants to know who you are, and someone who's safe. Because there's a lot going on down there.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. So learn your body, take your time, find a good coach, and you'll be okay.
And as usual, man, I always say this on all the podcasts, bro. It's very important, it's critical that you seek out professional advice. But like, don't go watch those short videos, those 30-second videos of how you can get big in 2 days. In 30 days, you can gain about 20 kilograms. Actually seek out professional advice from people that's doing it, like genuinely living that lifestyle. Speak to them, find out whatever the price is. If you genuinely care, they will give you a good price and you guys can work together.
Sure.
And they'll give you professional advice on how you can go forth. And now you cannot, you know what I mean, not mess up your body and just, hey bro, I always say this, there's a guy that was giving advice on Instagram, one of the shorts. He said, you want to get biceps like me, all you got to do is masturbate.
Yeah. There's so many things I could really say on social media, especially Instagram. You look at some certain people and you're like, when did this one study, Mara, to become a coach or to become a trainer? Because the years and the gaps and the stuff does not add, but hey, it's none of my, it's none of my business, guys.
And the thing is, people are naive, bro.
Like, that's the thing.
They're naive. They don't know, bro. They're just
And that's the thing, you know, and they go, I'm sorry, a lot of people actually hit you up according to your followers nowadays, which is crazy. Whereby you get those
like that.
Yeah, like it's so much great that my trainer
it's about the club now.
It's about the club now. But hey guys, we're not judging. Like, honestly speaking, if you are a genuine trainer and certified and whatever and you're pushing, congrats, big ups. But guys, the other ones are fishy. Other ones are fishy, but hey, it's none of my business.
If you're telling a nigga to masturbate to get biceps, bro, that's diabolic. Telling you. One word, 2 more questions before you go. One word that best describes you.
Humble.
Humble?
Yes.
Shut up.
I am so humble, guys.
Down to earth.
I'm very down to earth.
Yeah.
And that's who I am.
And you live like that as well in everything.
In everything. Some people say I'm unapproachable, but I'm sorry because sometimes
you just locked in,
Yeah, you can't just want to approach me in the gym while I just finished lifting up weights and you want to say hi. Can you just
Yeah.
Can I just train after, eat after, and then come say hi? Come say hi.
I
You know?
figured, I was like, I had to approach you just before you started warming up. I was like, hello, hi.
Yeah.
What can we expect from you in 2025? This year of 2025, what can we expect from Blessing?
Ooh, wow. I just took an off season last year, 2025. I will be on stage, hopefully, God's grace, inshallah. But
Are you Muslim? Or just a saying that you like?
I love the Muslim culture,
Okay.
honestly. I would transition, but you know, I'm a bodybuilder, man. Doesn't align with the tradition.
Okay, cool.
So hopefully, maybe in after
Hopefully they will change the Quran for you.
maybe for me, maybe for me, and then I could convert. But for now, I'm Christian.
Nice.
Yeah. So 2025 back on stage, in between the year towards to the end. But yeah, let's see what I bring on stage, guys. I'm so nervous as hell.
No, I'm proud. I mean, you are going to be in Cape Town, so if there's any
I will.
competitions happening in town, I'm following on Instagram as well. I'll probably
Yeah.
pop in and just share your number.
Yes.
I'll just be there at the back, but I'm a comedian friend as well.
2025, we're going to compete in between the year towards the end, guys, because I know, hey, when you start telling people I'm gonna compete, they start checking first year, first season. Nah, guys, relax.
I feel like she's playing a psychological game right now. Like, she's telling people the end can't is the first off. Yeah?
In
Ladies and
between.
gentlemen,
Out.
thank you for staying around and sticking around watching the episode of Just Spit with Blessing Christopher. She's an amazing person. Also a personal trainer. Hit her up if you're looking for a personal trainer, looking for professional advice on how you can become better, improve your fitness. Blessing, thank you for being here
Thank you.
and joining me on the podcast.
It was great.
It's an honor.
It was
I mean,
great.
we shot the thing like 4 times, 7 times,
Yeah.
but we got through it. Inshallah.
Cheers.
Peace and love.